Adventures. Today we're taking you back to a familiar stomping ground. Welcome to part 2 of the road to San Francisco. So, made it to the room finally. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched part 1 of my San Francisco trip, either up there or up there, I'll figure it out. You can watch part 1 and then you can fully enjoy part 2. Back in March, they wouldn't even let me in the ballpark because it was closed. And now, I'm giving you a better view of the game.
That's nice. What is going on? Almost 2 weeks.
Actual beer, seltzers.
Hot beer. Yeah. Hot.
Take a look at this view, guys. We're on the view level, of course, and look at all the activities on this side. Look at that grass, too. It's beautiful. Wow. Here, take a zoom in here. When you see this on TV, you don't see there's people all over the place here, but here it is. Right now, we're looking at Jacoby Cove here, where JT Steele's ball went over the wall in 2000. I'm going to take you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The seagulls have already come for all the leftover pizza.
And now we're in
Oh, sorry. It's bye.
This is Eddie Hines signing off from Oracle Park, home of the San Francisco Giants. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest today, coming all the way from San Francisco. We have a special person we want to say hello to. He's been in your hearts since 1980. He speaks in weird languages and weird tongues, but we all know him as our favorite Frank Oz puppet, the one who knows a killer. What are you? How did you know? Wonderful effervescence, which has been here since 1980. Fun fact, when I was here in March, while the temperatures were in the 30s and 40s in Atlanta, the high in San Francisco was 66 and the low was about 45 to 50. Well, flash forward here to July, and while it is 95 degrees in Atlanta, again, the high temperature in San Francisco is 66, and the low is in the 40s. Conclusion, San Francisco just has one season, cool. Hello! Yes, if you ever saw the movie Mrs. Doubtfire back from guess it was the 90s with Robin Williams. I got a little treat for you. So this right here is the house that they filmed the outside filming from. Yes, the movie is Mrs. Doubtfire. And this movie was very funny. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. But we are at 2640 Steiner Street in San Francisco. And this is the outside shots for the film Mrs. Doubtfire. This is what happens when firecrackers go bad. Die, die, die. Stay down. Inside the California Arts and Sciences. You look through the roof of the walls. Get that mask on that dinosaur.
That's a great question. I wish I knew. I just came to work one day, mask on.
Wow. He's doing better than most of the people in America. Okay.
In 600 feet, make a U-turn. Make a U-turn, then your destination will be on the left.
So I'm going to let my video speak for itself. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is truly the palace of fine arts. An apple a day can't keep me away. We are here in Cupertino, California, home of Apple. And what we're about to do, we're about to go into the visitor center to see what makes Apple tick. Take a look. So I am here at Apple Park, home of Apple. Like, literally Apple Park. Yeah. My name is Eddie Hines. I'm gonna give you a brief tour of Apple Park. This is where he's from, right here. Of course, it looks bigger here, but this whole campus was designed for the great and Steve Jobs about a few years before his passing. So go ahead and drink it in. This area here. There's a big old circle. It was designed. As you know, at Hines Adventures, we show you all the tech, we show you all the travel. But one thing we like to do is take it one step further. So I showed you Apple headquarters, and I showed you Apple Park. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the real stuff. This is Steve Jobs' original garage. This is the garage, and home where he invented the Apple computer with Steve. 1970s and 1976 they created Apple computers. So inside this garage, which is now private property, the future was being created. The future that you're all enjoying today with your Apple products. The future that no one saw coming. This, my friends, is the garage of Steve Jobs. Here at Heinz Adventures, we cater to a lot of different tastes. Sports, technology, sci-fi, comic books. Well, right now we're gonna scratch the itch of the sports nut. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Levi Stadium, home of the 49ers and Super Bowl 50. That is correct. This is the home of the 50th Super Bowl and the home of the San Francisco 49ers. All you Atlanta Braves fans are upset that the team moved their team 10 miles up the road to Cobb County. Ha! 49ers fans say, hold my beer. They moved their football team 72 miles away from Candlestick Park. So now you have to drive an hour to get from San Francisco to the home of the San Francisco 49ers. Located in the heart of Golden Gate Park in San Francisco is the beautiful Japanese tea gardens. The art here is amazing. It's all horticulture. So beautiful. As you see, they're still building and making it more better for people. I am now here at the San Francisco Botanical Gardens, which is the sister of the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. So take a look at the landscape here. This is just a snippet of what I'm seeing. I don't know if it's the heat or lack thereof, but a lot of the plants and flowers are dying here. Looks really sad. The Atlanta version makes this Botanical Gardens look mid. But I mean, it's just a nice place, but it just looks dead. I mean, see for yourself. I mean, you be the judge. Well, well, well. It does smell like a garden of fragrance. They understood the assignment. Two of the greatest figures on the land. Much less of the black and white. Portrait of San Francisco to
You are so beautiful.
Welcome to the Walt Disney Museum. Here you're going to see everything, not just of Walt, but also his entire family. This room, the first of the three galleries we're going to see, is Life Before the Mouse. So this regarding stories about his grandfather, his father, and how they came to America, and how Walt actually fought in World War I, helping out his country, and his love of drawing was depicted right here. Since Mickey was created in 1928, these are the items that were drawn by him before 1928. You can see a little bit of Mickey in all of his drawings. Once Mickey was a hit, they asked Walt to make more comic book characters. So, of course, his second major character was Donald Duck. And of course, after he dealt with the 40s, from the 50s to today, it all belonged to Disney. Starting in 1955 with Disneyland, 1971 Disney World, 1993 Disneyland Europe, and so on and so forth. Yes, the greatest entertainer in the world took hardship and turned it into triumph, one at a time. Thanks, everybody, for helping me celebrate Walt Disney. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying this wonderful journey we took in our return to the city by the bay. Which part of the journey did you enjoy the most? The baseball, the football stadium, the botanical gardens, the tea gardens? Maybe it was the Palace of Fine Arts, or maybe it was just everything all at once. My personal favorite, of course, was the sports, but hey, everybody got a little piece of fun in this time around. So once again, we thank you so much for joining us. And yes, shout out to Walt Disney for letting us visit his house. Until next time, if you can't travel, let Heinz Adventures travel for you. Take care.